showing. There we go. We live. We did it. Ooh, knives first. What's up? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. How's your night going, Knife? Feels weird to be back. I feel like I've been gone forever. It's a long weekend. Whoa, we got our first member. Oh man, what's up, Knife? Let's go. Enjoy the new perks. Hope you like them. Spam some emotes for everyone. If it was reflect damage, minor, major, and best, you just reflected all damage. It's going good. Goose. Guess what? What is up? Oh, your name's green too. There you go. You're the coolest kid in town now. I feel like as the finally got a PC, let's go. That's the way to go. I used to be an Xbox person, but I'm a huge fan of the computer now. Having a PC is so nice. I didn't even have a nice PC for the longest time. Alright, these suck. Jeremy, welcome in. Guess who's back? Crazy's back. Tell a friend. Whoa, and 20 bucks, dude. Holy cow. Holy cow, man. Let's go. Thank you. Appreciate it. The funds were low with the purchase of all the emotes and stuff, so we're filling her back up. Big drops, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like as the first member to the channel, I'm going to have to give you, because the next build's the, I don't know, Hall of Builders, supporter, building, I don't know what to call it yet. We'll come up with a cool name, but it'll have different supporters. I want to add a bunch of different stuff. So you'll probably have to be a, have like a special thing. And I'll have to figure out something special for yours as the first member. A clan member. That's what I also need to do. I'm really disappointed that I didn't have anything set up because I still don't know anything about YouTube streaming. In terms of like what I can do functionally. I'm still just figuring all that out. But it'll be the SpongeBob, a clan member. So imagine that came up live. If I can do that on YouTube. I know you can do stuff like that on Twitch, so I'll have to figure out how to like get it set up, or I'll just have to like get that sound and play it every time someone becomes a member. I'm not ghetto, I swear. I'm good at this. But thank you again, Knife. You've been an insane supporter so far. And also welcome in, Crazy. We got to figure out where to put your porta potty. For those who don't know, because of Crazy's stunt, instead of getting a name in the supporter hall thing that's going to go there, he gets his own porta potty. And I'm actually going to make this a telepotty for him as well. So he'll be like a rich one. It's an outhouse. Yes, yes. And you gifted a membership? Dude, come on. This guy's crazy. So yeah, he gets his little outhouse. And then his name will go there. And if I can make a character like sitting in it, I'll make it legit. Ooh. Nice. Chaos got a membership. Let's go. Enjoy the emotes and the badge. Oh, my dogs are barking. They wake up the baby, man. Might have to spank this boy's booty. Because he's a turd and he knows better. Let's go. Thank you again, Knife. Alright, so I kind of came up with an idea for the last bit of the inside here. I'm going to do these as like crazy backlit things. Ooh, he's the president. I mean, I'm allowed to vote, so I'll go vote for you. I'll give you the W. The question is, do I match? I think that feels better. You have to be the king or something now. Let's see. Build king. We build not battle. Weevil king. Aphid king. Those are the new emotes we have, everyone. And I think with 2 members, I may have actually just unlocked another one. So we may have to get another emote here soon. I really like the person that I had do them. They did it way faster than I ever could. Can I choose one? Yeah, as long as it's a cool one. I don't have like an idea for another one at the moment. It's the hard part. I need weed stems? Sad day. I really don't have weed stems? These were full. Dang, they aren't full. So what is our, like, I don't have any ideas for, like, other ones as well, so I'm gonna need some input either way. Like, the We Build Not Battle one was perfect. Fits the theming very well. The Weevil King and Aphid King feel awesome. Build King I just thought was fun for myself. I had to have one for me. Selfishly, he says. I don't want to do too much grounded stuff because, like, I'm definitely gonna be playing grounded, but like at some point things will be switching up and we'll be playing other games as well. Like the new Enshrouded update comes out tomorrow. I think tomorrow. Actually, I need to go. So I want to invest a little in time in Enshrouded. Because I think the builds in that game will be insane. It's just going to take me a while to get... Y'all can learn through the struggle pains with the growing pains, I think is what I was trying to say there. Of learning a build system that you're not comfortable with yet. Looks easy to build in Grounded, but that's because I have 2,000 hours of it. It's quite different when you're like learning from scratch. You haven't put a bunch of time into it yet.
I don't want any trouble, Aunt.
So it's like I'm okay maybe depending on the reasoning for each for like other grounded stuff. I have to be like, do I not have any of the good palettes down here? I'll break them all, I guess. Sorry, I'm like ADHDing hard right now. I definitely we could do grounded stuff. It's just got to be like funny inside joke type stuff. I can't just add, since we only get like one, I can't just endlessly add grounded critters. Carve that weevil, boy. Actually, I'll just pick him up with the handy net. Duh. This one's for crazy. You're welcome. Oh yeah, crazy. You also have to tell me what, for the President's Hall, what armor and pose, and you can get as specific as like timing of pose as well, which might overwhelm because there's a lot of weird poses and stuff you can mess with, but for the Hall of the Presidents, so I can get you added in there as the numero uno. Presidente. Yeah, crazy's the meme of all memes. He memed us all. And now we meme him back daily.
Weevil snuffling along here.
That's also for you. The George Washington. It's gotta be an armor. I don't know which one's George Washington. I don't remember George Washington. That's enough. That'll get us done. I'll build the pallets too. No, it's gotta be the armor and the pose. I can't fill in the blanks. Sounds good. No rush. There's a lot of options as well, so it's not necessarily along with the poses. It's not the easiest thing in the world. But it can be any armor, any combination. I really wish you could add like a weapon to the armor stands. That would be cool. That would make it even better. Because we could do like cool weapon combos and. But oh, actually no, I was gonna do that. So you get for the President's Hall. I think the plan was an armor dummy with your name or gamer tag, and then you also get armor with the pose and 2 weapon mounts. So it's a little different than the hall. So it's even more complicated. You gotta pick 2 weapons or a weapon and a shield. Or I guess it could be 2 shields too. I don't. To each their own. I don't make the rules. Maybe. What if Dan becomes president? Then do I get one, and he gets one? If you can honestly convince the chat to the whole Discord to vote in Dan after all of his shenanigans, I don't know if I can say no. It's their own doom, you know. You let the people speak, and if the people speak dumb, then you can't stop them. I don't make the rules. I'm voting for Knife though, so. He's my lobbyist at this point. Ooh, don't go in the water. So close. I'd be quite surprised if they voted Dan in, but I can't hate. I just work here. It just happened to be great timing, you know? No coincidences here. I can't be swayed by monetary things. Maybe. Who you calling a sellout? Who you calling Pinhead? So now the best part is we can just do this. Boop. Oh, okay. Or that. Get me out of there. I should put this up top. Well, I'm not normally going to be carrying these, so I guess it doesn't matter. Haha. Genius. The perfect plan. Somewhere? Oh, don't do it. Teleporters are sensitive sometimes. So did you figure out with Twitch or staying with YouTube? I'd have to look into Twitch. I'd like to stream on Twitch and YouTube and do a oh, I didn't bring a pallet thing. like a double stream, whatever, co-stream. As I think because I'm a partner on YouTube now, I'm able to do that. But I have to look into it, and I have to get a special chat app thing to be able to run both, so I gotta look into that too. But I would like to. I think chat, especially now that I have some emotes and stuff too, Twitch would be a nice way to reach a bigger audience, because I know there's a lot of people that like Twitch better than YouTube as well, or vice versa. That's why I'd like streaming on both. I'm gonna talk to my buddy that knows a bunch about it though. Oh. I know those don't need to be stored in here, I just do it at a V's. But since I have the ability to stream on both, it seems like the easy move. Time to grow, yep. I think so. Got a lot of good things going right now. Got a busy next month coming up, so I'm probably not going to be able to stream every week. But I'll be in, like, out of town for a week. But that's not till the end of June, so we got a couple weeks of just, hopefully, pretty consistent streams. My son's finally over his fever and stuff, which is so nice. He got some viral flu sort of thing, and he was miserable from last Wednesday till Monday. So yesterday. Fever finally broke late Sunday and then started feeling better. But then he got a weird rash, which is apparently very normal. Don't ask me, I know nothing. I need to sleep, right? Not yet. No time for the rest. Let's just go collect a little bit more then. While we're out. Gotta buy a mouse. I want that tall mouse. Ooh, interesting. I just use a, it's not very long, a Razer mouse. I like that it's got different options on the side for numbers and stuff. And then it comes with like 3 magnetized sort of things you can switch out. So depending on like what type of game I'm playing, I can switch it out. I typically just use this radial dial one because it's really easy to spam through the numbers. You'll love PC and everything. It's so fun. I feel like I've played on a controller for a little and it's just not as easy. It's tough to play with a controller, comparatively, I think. Oh no. Look who just joined your Discord. Oh lord. He's following me. We can't get rid of him. He's everywhere and nowhere. How do you kill that which can't die?
I don't want any trouble,
Nice.
Ant.
I'll check it out in a minute. I ended up getting just a pre-built computer. I had one my buddy built for me. It was a good computer, it just wasn't like anything pretty or fancy. And then since I needed something a lot nicer to stream at the level I wanted to, it was had to do the upgrade and the other one died, so. So many stems. Let's do this. But I have liked having a nice computer, it's been fun. Make these building crazy things a lot more enjoyable too, because nothing lags. Or very rarely does it lag. Some things lag because this stuff's getting crazy, but most games don't. We're breaking Grounded. Hey, get over here. I should put in the picture of the PC and disk. Nice. Yeah. You should. My PC's got like 3 fans in the front that are all different, like do RGB colors, and then the colors match my keyboard and my mouse. Because I'm like that. I can't help myself. I love the RGB lights. Eventually I have to get some on the desk too. And make more. My wife wants to move our spare bed in for our son into his bedroom, which is across the hall. Which would mean this would just become my office and like bedroom space to use for whatever I want. So I could, and she's been telling me I need to make the stream cooler as well. She's been giving me crap. She's like, it's just a bedroom. It's so boring. You need like a green screen and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but you gotta spend money to get that stuff. We gotta grow before we can go crazy. I'm trying to take all the money I make at the moment and reinvest it into the stream. While we get more and more stuff going. Nothing's all that expensive, but like things like emotes and things that give back to the people who are supporting. But we need a lot more members to open even more. I think we have one more emote slot now. Yes, definitely helping. Makes the stream more fun too, just being able to like have fun things like that for people to interact with. It's always a pretty chill stream, but still want it to be fun. Doesn't have to be crazy or anything. Crazy? Like, I gotta get another video or 2 put together before I'm like too worried about it. But I want to make like a little stream intro because I kind of just start and go and send it. And I wouldn't mind. They're actually really easy to make. It just takes a little bit of recording and stuff, but I've already watched a video on how to make them. Just with a nice little stream countdown, but it's going to take me a couple hours to get it because I'm not as fast as the YouTuber that made the video on how to do it. Got to rewatch the video to remember it all first, too. Like a be right back screen and all those sort of things. And we can also use the, I think we're ready. Back to building. We're back from our brief intermission of not building. Still not in love with this front area. I like the inside now, and I like that it's different. Like this is a tunnel out the back. Like, I don't know, just having fun with weird stuff. And I didn't like the balcony as much in the front, but I'm still not loving this. So we still have to rework this a little bit. It's closer, but it's not there. I don't know. I'm not sure I love this. And everything else looks kind of funky because it like sticks out. Actually, that's kind of cool. Sometimes you just figure it out. Actually, that looks kind of cool. I've never done that before. Okay, I'm all right with that. Got a dad joke for you. What do elves learn in kindergarten? I got nothing. I don't know. What do elves learn in kindergarten? That is the question. I don't know why I'm spam clicking these. Just build it. What do they learn? The anticipation's killing me. question is the alphabet. I should have known. Nice. What if we did? But you can't really fill that in though. Oh, you stinking turd. Why? Why are you supporting each other? This one should... Oh, is it because of this? It's because of this? Why are they all supporting everything? I regret my decisions. Everything's supporting everything. Cool, okay. Well, and you're liars. You're all liars. I had a feeling. That's why I just sent it. Alright. So then we do a bunch of lighting behind it. And then it's a totally different texture. And I kind of like that this was in the build, so I kind of wanted to continue that theme with the ash cement and stuff. And I was like, that's kind of cool. I think it'll look cool with all the lighting. I've never really done this, so we'll see. So the question is, do we go maybe on the back? This is where the testing happens. Because I have no clue what it's going to look like lit up. Okay, so that's on the back. What if we do... Get in the... Go, handy net. Get a joke for you. A duck, a cow, and a horse walk into a barnacle boy. What do they do? I was like, a barnacle boy? What the heck is that? A barnacle boy? Like SpongeBob? Does it look the same? It pretty much looks the same. It's maybe a little more lit and a little more specific, like in that one area. I don't know. What is a barnacle boy? I don't know. I have no clue. I'm lost. My best guess is some kind of SpongeBob joke. Kind of like that this side doesn't quite light up as much. Kind of focuses all the light into one smaller area. Stick with that. Wait, what? Instead of barnacle boy? What? So you're telling me you accidentally typed barnacle boy instead of bar? Cap. I call cap. He's trying to get me again. There's no way. But continue the joke. Or did the cow mean barnacle boy? They ask about the mermaid man. In a way, I heard the video I was watching say barnacle boy. That's what I typed instead of bar. They asked where mermaid man was, obviously. It's the only actual answer. The question is, are you watching SpongeBob right now? I feel like I need a good SpongeBob emote, honestly. But like, what would that be, you know? They just got taken out because they were animals. Imagination. That actually is not a bad one. And hold on, I gotta write this down. Knife has to approve, but I kind of love imagination because it works with like creativity in the building and stuff, but it's also SpongeBob, which I love. Could be like a rainbow. Get the notepad. Dude, I write everything down. I have such bad, like, ADHD brain, dude, that if I don't write anything down, I'll forget it so fast. It's horrible. Literally the worst. Ooh, and crazy, or, Knife is approving. Well, it might have to happen, y'all. Because I do love me a good SpongeBob pun. Probably one too low. I like it. Can't go wrong with a good SpongeBob emote. And I get to save a little on making more emotes because I just ordered some, so I can just add it to the end of this order. Easy. I just have to look into that extra slot. That I'm pretty sure it said earlier that two members would unlock the an additional emote, which Knife gifted one and bought one for himself. So we should have that next spot, which would be sick because I don't feel like 4 was enough. Well, probably could have looked it right next to me to see where to stop. I also now have 2 keyboards. Dude, I have so many keyboards. I need to sell a bunch. I have so many old PC things. And not like good old things, just like, why do I have this old graphics card? Why did I keep that? Just recycle it, be done with it. Just in case one day I need to like limp my computer along. And I'm not even like good enough at computer stuff to be able to like reinstall an old graphics card. So I'm like, what am I keeping these things for? Let's be honest. Really matter. It all looks the same no matter where they're placed. It's kind of cool though. Could add in some other little details, but so far I'm just kind of messing with getting this started. If it's better than mine, I will take it. It's definitely not. It's so old. Like ancient. Oh, you can't go in the middle. Yeah, that won't really work. And the tops really don't work. Don't ask what's happening right now. Nobody actually knows. If I added something to like the bottom part. Kind of weird, but kind of interesting. I don't know. Unsure is how I like to say it. Would allow us to do some of that cool patterning. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Mine is a AMD build. A what's build? Who's a what's it? Hey. Who told you to not place? That'd make a cool lighting spot too as well. More backlighting is better, you know? Gotta complement all this. We still have to figure out, I gotta figure out like a more interesting way to do this top. All I did was, I placed this and I'm like, meh. It's not bad, but it only works on these angled sides as well. So we need to come up with something like more interesting there. And there's all stuff. I didn't follow my own rule very well in this spot. Oh, I'm a liar. I followed it really well. We can do fun stuff now, actually. You got all sorts of space to mess with now. Look at this. Ooh. Actually, that would be kind of cool. I don't hate what's happening. Kind of will angle it in maybe a little more. I could do the same thing, like move this back as well. My PC and the Steams look like a creeper from Minecraft. Ooh. Interesting. Oh yeah, you said you posted it in Discord, right? Oh yeah, those I've seen those. My wife actually wants one of those mouses. You'll definitely have to send an image, because I'm like, what? I'm trying to picture that in my head. And I don't yet. Unless it's just literally a Minecraft creeper. Swap it, I don't know. Oh, the wall, yeah. Guess we'll just move this stuff to see it. Build one thing, tear it down. Could do... oh, something like that. Looks like a creeper. Is it like looks like a creeper, or is like actually a creeper? Like in the sense that like they made a replica of a creeper, or it just kind of looks cool that it looks like one? I didn't really like this side. I was messing with blueprints yesterday. I like this better. It fits the middle of the build better. And isn't just more repetition of the same. I like keeping her fresh. Questions, where's Luderav, yo? I wanted to show him the column or pillar idea that I have. It looks really cool. Yeah, needs to stop. Am I missing the support? Is that what's happening? Whoa. Your base, the walls look like a creeper. Oh. Which one? I guess it kind of does. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I see you. Okay. This is what was throwing me off. I was like, what is wrong? It's not even for some reason. It wasn't. It's our ode to Minecraft, the OG building game. Dude, I'm out of grass. Ah! It's always right at the end of the build. I knew I should have... Dang it. I literally was like, I think I have everything I need. Right, I gotta have everything I need. Do I even have any over here? So I just kept getting ash cement. And, oh, it's just steel. I only need a little bit here. No worries. I wasn't reading as well. It was a long weekend. My dog, really, with my son being sick. It was super long and exhausting. Then it was like so much family stuff the whole weekend, which is fun, but like, don't get me wrong, it's exhausting. Physically and mentally exhausting. Your hand hurts from whittling. That's too damn bad. You keep on whittling. I could have done that a little more gracefully. But you got the point, right? Love holes. Maybe 2 more, probably. Man, just don't hit me. You best keep going then. Ain't nobody taking a break at the Krusty Krab. Dude, nothing like Cookie Clicker. You can play Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker? You can play Cookie Clicker in Grounded. Someone made a playground of it. Oh, I only did 3 over here. And I did 4. Oh, yeah, 4. But then I did more over here, I guess. Yeah, it looks almost exactly the same. So, who cares? This is where I'm glad you play a game long enough, you learn how to be perfect at it and how to not, or when to do things, when to overanalyze the build and when to not. Oops. I don't know if I like that outside one as much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cade, I'm Cade, played it. Like 90% sure. He has a video on it. Like, not quite my style, but cool. It is cool. When I can build, you know. It's hard to pick that over building. So I could lower this one. Maybe I just leave it, actually. I mean, I like that goes, but... kind of like that it maybe isn't as filled up. Then that means we need... Here's the thought. I haven't really carried these colors over anywhere. And these could be an interesting spot just for like these 2 walls. Ooh, it's kind of interesting. I like that breaks it up. And then it matches, so then like this side will do green. Honestly, that looks really good though, is that color. Now I can play modded COD zombies and turn them into Homer Simpson. Honestly, that is like a huge perk of PC, is that you can play all the modded stuff and you can make every game, except Grounded, exponentially better. You know, for the longest time, I was like, who cares? I don't need mods. Now that we're like towards the end, like we're not really getting any more content or anything, we might just get random bug fixes and be done. I'm like, dang, I wish we had modded Grounded. I know they gave us modded Grounded with Playgrounds, but you know, they did and they didn't. I want to play modded survival, not necessarily anything else. Whenever I hear a crack, I'm not sure if it's the wood or the knife. Not you. Knife, 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 knife. Knife, knife, knife. Knife, knife, nice. Knife. I guess I'm gonna get rid of these floors, aren't I? So now I gotta rethink that part. Like, I used to play so much modded Minecraft. So much modded Minecraft. I loved modded Minecraft. Just like the Technic packs were like my favorite things ever. And I had a group of friends that really enjoyed them too, so it was like easy, since everyone wanted to play the same thing. Had some really fun worlds though. Wish I still had some of those. But I don't think I'd ever go back anyways. There's too many good other games to keep playing Minecraft forever, you know? It's always a good one, but always forward. Don't worry, Crazy. I will turn you into Edward Scissorhands. Yikes. Watch yourself. It's coming for the president. So now this makes even more sense. Yeah. Could do a fun light up those too. Maybe might be overkill though. Because now this doesn't look as good. This looks like... I don't love this too. I don't know how to fix that. Reminds me of Dan. He's Dirty Dan. Fitting. Because he's dirty. Kind of want... I don't want to do this. Hey. I just kind of like this line. Feels a little weird in the middle, but not horrible. It just feels weird here. Where are all your Oh, I'm the president. Where was that thing posted? General? No. Where was the post? Where did he post that? Off topic? Help me. Suggestions? No. Where the heck did he post that? Grounded? No way. Did I scroll past it? Oh, there it is. I'm like, what the heck? Wait. You're not even an option here. It's in general. Oh, nice. Your computer. Sick. I told Velocity we have to add you as a contestant. I don't think you are one. Or option, not a contestant. Maybe it looks better with like a full curved wall. Ugh. I hate that you're forced to do that. Then it's totally different. I wish that was just a line or nothing. Because then the middle one always looks dumb. You have to have like even numbers, you know? Well, that wasn't. Because it's never like, you know? Like, sure, that pattern works, but it's not as even as I'd like it to be. It just doesn't fit as well, you know? Deeply unclear. Getting real close though. Well, I say that we still have to do the entire bottom like storage area, which easier said than done. I think it's not gonna be like crazy, but it's gonna be kind of crazy. Not sure how crazy though. It's just like It's just gonna be a bunch of spiky burr bombs. And a weird thing. With a bunch of shelves kind of thing. So I just kind of have to even this out. And then just build some like storage rooms. I kind of have to keep it all off the sand so the antlions don't spawn inside it. Because then it would be horrifying. And I don't need that in my life. It's pretty dope. Will it look cool in the middle? It's either going to look awesome with the contrast or like way overwhelming. I'm hopeful though, you know? I don't know where to put your outhouse yet. We gotta figure that out. I don't hate it. Let's see both sides. Where is it? What am I doing? I haven't decided like where the outhouse wants to be. I'm down with that. Maybe I need to do some like red lighting in here. What if the lions set off the bombs, the whole thing explodes? And we're doomed. That's why we have to build it so the antlions don't spawn. One sec, I gotta grab something. The hope is that we build it well enough that we don't have to worry about that. It's one of those things, I don't know if I'm ever going to go like down in it realistically. It's just because I thought the idea was really fun since I based this off of a Game of Thrones build they're building that had a bunch of bombs, wildfire stored underneath it. So I'm like, it's really fitting to actually do it because I have all this space because since I lifted it all up so high. A graveyard. I have a graveyard. I guess that'd be a funny way to do the presidents as well. That would give this... Maybe that's where like a certain amount of them go. So part of this build is that like that's the main entrance. I think I'm gonna build burr floor out over this whole thing and sort of redo some of this. I don't like the pellet floors as much comparatively to like the other thing I made. So we could give everyone like a statue, a gnat weevil, or that's what this area is gonna be kind of. So we could do like get a little plinthy thing. Come on. Top 10 presidents. So there's like a big on top of the tower there's a good spot. But there's only like 12 spots or so. So we'll run out as well at some point. So you could get like a like one of these and then your name goes in it. That'd be funny as well. That's actually kind of a fun idea. I'll have to mess with that. Next mega build in mind? Yeah, it's going to be the supporters temple. Probably a slightly smaller scale than the current build, but I think I got a couple ideas that are going to make it really, really cool. So it's going to be, this is way taller, probably way more intricate detail, but the supporters build is going to be this whole length, probably. Maybe a little further, I don't know. Just kind of depends on how far it goes. I don't think it'll be quite this wide, maybe somewhere around here. And it'll be a big temple that's built on the grid of the wall. so it'll kind of intersect. I'm gonna build this all up because I don't want any antlions spawning. I'm having the issue with, like, I may have to redesign some of this, like raise this up to this top level. Maybe not the top, but here, because this got destroyed and you literally can't fix it now. So I'm kind of thinking I might just build this out at this level. I don't even want to build these, honestly. So build this out, raise all of this a little higher. By maybe 2 blocks. That also makes like this the level, so I can make this more a better planter sort of thing. Gets rid of a little of this detail, but I still have some stairs. Write it down, SpongeBob yelling. Which one? Yelling what? Since I'm gonna probably build like stairs from like both of these sides, since I do like that these are on different grids. Something like this will be a fun way to kind of like meld them together, build some ramps, build a little bit of housing, but that keeps all of the antlions off of this whole build, which I think would be nice. So I don't have to deal with them anymore because most of this will be covered. And then housing district stuff around there. This is the new column detail or pillar. So I started with this using 4 because I wanted to build on a slightly larger scale. I don't want to build these out to test the ideas. And you gotta let, which one? Knife? Yelling what? I feel like I may got a handful of random SpongeBob references there a minute ago. I knew this was gonna happen. Dang it. The President Graveyard. Wait, SpongeBob yells. I'm confused. So this was one column idea, but naturally these things are all little freaking turds. God. These are the one block that I just cannot figure out why they don't work. I get them eventually, but ugh. It's a pain, of course, and now it's like stuck. He was number 1. Dude, so annoying. It's gonna make this part of the build impossible. I need to send in a message about this that they need to fix. Because I really, really want to use these. Because I found this idea. Ooh, at least the center will work. So if you invert these same steps, you can make a circle pillar. Look how freaking big that is. So that's like something I've never seen used either. President Graveyard. I'll have to look at that. I can't remember. It's there. I wrote it down. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember it off the top of my head, which is surprising because I know every SpongeBob episode ever made. I'm letting you guys down. It'll look... Oh, at least one of them built right. Oh, 2 of them. Let's go. 3 of them built right. See, why does that make any sense? Why? And this one just won't even build. Cool. And that one is now in the wall. And then they just work. And that one literally won't build. I don't understand. Are we talking about graveyard shift? Maybe? I have to watch SpongeBob tonight to remember. I'm not perfect. I can't remember it all. And I call myself a SpongeBob fan. How dare I? Trying to trick it. Did that go in the middle of it? No, oh my gosh. Dude, that's epic too. I don't know, man. There's so many cool ideas with this, I feel like. I wish I could put one of these like in the middle of it. Once the bottom's done, it'll look cool. Haha! That's how we do it. Okay. I just had to replicate it. Oops. Oh no. That means it needs to be here. Whoa. So it always flips that way. Which means I'm gonna have to move some of these so I can build there. Yep. Remember, move these. Oh, perfect. I'll look at it in a little. There. No. There. There. No. Of course. Sure. Yeah. You do you, boo-boo. So it goes the other way. It has something to do with like some spots it like twists. Really weird. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird one. Rude. Dang it. Camping episode. Why do I not remember this? I remember the camp. I remember parts of it. It's like I can't. My brain's not remembering all of it is the issue. You are such a stinker, dude. Aha! So it's this one. I have to get rid of this guy. Now it's just gonna work, isn't it? Dang it. Like, it's so weird because sometimes it works and other times it doesn't. Something to do with like the rotation. So stupid. The fact that I've even gotten some of these places is ridiculous. Doesn't make sense. Just like randomly decides to do it right and randomly decides to not. But this will get the idea across, at least. Enough that we can lay it out a bit more. Well, that looks like a massive column now, right? That's sick. I mean, it's not perfect, but maybe we could do... They're not going to go on a 45, are they? Do like that. Kind of fills it in nicely. I like the bottoms to be a little more detailed anyways. So this is kind of the idea. Be some big temple type design. It's actually pretty cool. So I got this idea earlier and was like, yep, we're moving forward. That's the design. This is going to be epic, because then I can use this, and then I want to use these as sort of like back behind as a smaller level. sort of concept. A lot of temples have like larger columns on the outside, and then they're inset a little ways. There's another layer of them to sort of create the inside of the build. So then we'll go like this sort of thing. I don't know, to make the inside. Won't be vertical half walls. I don't know how I use those, but that's sort of the idea. Yeah, this is really interesting. This will allow some really interesting details to be done with them that you can't do with these. Yeah, this is going to look epic. So this will be the supporter hall. It may actually end up being bigger than I thought as well with how big that is. But you got to work with the scale you got, you know? It's good size, though. I like it. Yeah, crazy. Where do you want your porta, your outhouse? We got to figure this out. We got to figure out where to put this thing. We can pick some, like, random corner. Like, there or something. Like, it's just a random, like, a little outhouse down here. Just randomly for someone to use in the city. We could do, like, any random place. I don't really have a place for it in the actual temple, but we could do it around the temple somewhere, which would be kind of funny too. Just don't know where yet. And I have to figure out how this is all going to go. There's going to be a lot of like wall elevation change and stuff between all this. So I want this temple to kind of sit above everything around here. So these may be like vertical walls at some point around, and then a little neighborhoods or whatever you want to call them. We'll go through here, build out the rest of that, and we can do a combo. Maybe each president gets to decide. Do you want a epic hall on a little epic spot at the top, or do you want a coffin with your name on it? Why is that supporting everything? I call cap. This is not the one thing supporting everything. Yeah, I thought so. Wasted that. Because that's funny too. I wish you could lay the armor dummies down as well. Wouldn't that be nice? That actually like completes this area. And we could build some little like stairs that go like up to this level or something. Create a little extra space or something, I don't know. Ideas are flowing today. Can't quite keep up to it. Might have to just close this off. Who knows? Who knows? Put a couple up there. Bunch down here, like lined up or something. Rows of them. Who knows? Carving the Weevil from memory? Who needs a memory when you have an emote? Woo. And then I'm gonna have to murder more pets. Sad. Quite sad. I've never actually looked at them that close. It's so sad. Little aphid angel, the Weevil's like praying, and then that just got X for eyes. Ugh, sad day. And those pets all actually accidentally died too. Those are my actual pets that died. As sad as that is. So you could either get your president's name down there. This also allows me to do more, and then it's kind of a fun decision. Yeah, I feel like you have to do the Weevil. You have to. That's how you have to carve the Weevil, and then we'll have all these. So Those may not be spots. I think these will be the spots. Because then I think I can kind of hide a chest. I might be able to hide a chest behind there somewhere. Make something. But instead of the larva, you get an armor dummy, a weapon mount. You get this setup, and then you get to pick the pose too. Like anytime, anything, unless I deem it to be. I don't think there's anything inappropriate that you can do with it, but you shouldn't be able to do anything too weird with just one thing. You'd have to use multiple. Yeah, so then you'll get like this little setup. So you can choose between that. You get like the pet thing or you get an armor stand. To be the woodsmith. I almost bought the spicy staff. I didn't want to pay. I didn't have the money on hand that I really wanted to spend that much. They're pretty accurately priced. Since I've done foam stuff like that, it's a lot of work. But I just didn't feel like spending it at that time. I've got a lot going on. But I almost got the spicy staff. Can you show the inside of the cathedral? Of course. So yeah, keep in mind those are the president options. So you can choose either option. Crazy. And then each president will get to choose until we run out of spots in there, which should be a while. Currently, this is the cathedral. It's turned out very cool so far. We finished the chandelier last time. Frickin' these lights turned out so cool. Look at this. It's so perfect. It looks so cool. I love it. And even this thing looks cool. Like when you're looking at it from below, like a kaleidoscope. Just reminds me of a kaleidoscope if I could get lined up properly. Look how cool that looks. Perfect. It's exactly what I was hoping for. And I like how this has turned out. Just have to copy it on that side and then we'll build the basement, but I'm not going to rush to build the basement. I might wait. I need to add a little lighting to this wall as well. I like how much light there is there. Since those two will have lights, I kind of want to do the red lights on here somewhere. Maybe all backlighting of some kind? I don't know. Hard to say. And then we still have to figure out. Fine with this, but that's only two sides. I still have to figure out these edges. And the straight parts too. I guess these could also get the same treatment. It's the opposite. Won't mind a little bit of consistency, since this isn't like the most important part of the build. Your legs hurt? Maybe you should carve on your desk? Yeah, I think you should. Goofy goober. I wish you could do details like this where they just let you clip through. Can't change my name color, sadly. I might be able to, but I'm guessing it's gonna be like the color for everyone. I don't know. Chaos got that one earlier, but I don't think he's. His is green too. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look. There might be a setting like behind the scenes. But I have a feeling it's just going to be like the same for everyone either way. Almost chopped your finger off. That is an unfortunate downside of whittling. So that's quite a common, easy thing to do. It's worth it. Making a big upgrade going from a pointy stick to a weevil. I'm interested to see how it turns out. Can I eat it? You have to cook it first. On your roast and spit. Rude. Just wanted to easily steal this. I actually kind of like that too, because I did that down here. So it's like a good sort of like replicated design. The patterning is very important, I think. Like keeping builds. Like every part of this is built differently, but they all sort of use similar techniques, I guess, or design template ideas. Small portions of it that are repeated in slightly different ways all around. Like that's a really easy way to... Uh-oh. I'll be right back. My kid just woke up. Ah, gotta hurry. Okay. Sorry about that. My wife is picking up our dog from a grooming appointment. So while she's gone, I have the baby monitor, and my son's really easy to put back to sleep if you put him back to sleep quick. If you give him any time to think that he's awake, he wakes up. So I had to sprint. So I'm out of breath now. It's also really hot in my office, and I have a heating pad going because my back is destroyed right now. I always mess my neck up when I sleep in a different bed. And I was not a fan of the one I got to sleep in this weekend. Sorry for the brief interruption to your regularly scheduled service. We're back. I'm also really excited to like finish up this inside area. This build's epic, but now I'm really interested in the temple. I don't typically like flip to a different build that's this quick, but randomly finding out a design that I've never used before makes me go like, I'm ready. I want to build. I want to build? Timber build? Timber build? It's fitting because my dog is Timber. If you didn't know. I still hate this. I don't know. Unsure. It's also nice when I get stuck on builds, kind of like where some of these little spots get stuck. Especially towards the end when you don't really have like many other places you can go work on. You just have like one last idea, one last area to design. It's really easy to get super stuck and trying to figure out what the heck you want to do. Also, what armors should I put in these? Oh, there it went. I used this idea on the outside. I'm like, I might as well use it on the inside too. See panda? This? A panda face? Oh, it's like, those are the eyes. It's a creepy face. And nose and mouth and everything. I don't know. Oh, Panda Express. Duh. Yeah, I had panda for dinner. So good. For like crappy Chinese food, you know? It's definitely not like good, but it is. Although I never get drinks there. But I was like, you know, I really want a Coke tonight. Yeah, the drink. It's like, I want a Coke. I'm just feeling it. I don't buy Coke anymore. So the only time I can get it is when I'm like out. Like if we go out to eat or whatever. Or I'm drinking like a Jack and Coke. That's the only, which I don't drink very often as it is. But if I just have Coke around, I also drink Jack and Cokes with Diet Coke for some reason, but I don't like drinking Diet Coke on its own. So if I get Diet Coke, I won't drink it. It's weird. Got panda for lunch, yeah. I love panda. It's so good. Horribly good. But I literally never get drinks from Panda. And I was like, oh, I'm thinking McDonald's large. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get a large. I get their large drink is freaking massive, dude. This thing is huge. Bigger than my head. I don't pandas because they are endangered. Well, to each their own, I guess. Oh, dang it, I didn't get charcoal. Mistakes were made. It's amazing crappy Chinese food. Dude, where did he go? My son moves so much now, and I have a pillow blocking it so he doesn't fall off his bed. It's not far, but it's enough to wake him up if he falls. So I have to stop him because he moves so much now. But it tastes like chicken. It's yummy. Love me some panda. What's $3? Oh wait, I need to get a sizzle immunity quickness trinket. That'd be good. Way better than not quickness. Love me some panda though. My wife doesn't normally like it, but we were next to it picking up something from Home Depot. So she was like, fine. And it was super late because we had been such a busy day, weekend. Ugh, every part of it was long. Son being sick was miserable.
Meals on wheels.
2. My mother-in-law is great and very helpful and all, but exhausting. It's always weird. How's the little one? He's doing great now. He had some, I don't know, they called it a viral flu, I guess. Beyond me. Better than McDonald's? Yes. I mean, I love McDonald's. They're too complete. You can't even compare them. It's like apples and oranges. Sometimes I want McDonald's, sometimes I want Panda. But yeah, he had like a viral flu, I guess. Pretty similar to like any flu you or I would get, but weirdly enough, babies can get rashes with that, even though like we wouldn't get a rash. So he was not only like fevered all weekend or since last Wednesday, he was like covered in a rash on his head, and so he was super itchy and miserable. You can't do a whole lot other than put lotion on it. And we were out of town. If it was at home, it's not that bad. But being out of town, it was a lot. It was exhausting. He would just wake up screaming every 30 minutes, it felt like.
Big ant, big ant.
Not even necessarily awake, but just would wake up crying. And then we'd have to put him back to sleep and then rinse and repeat for a week. Good times, good times. Using a winter glove for the glove for my carving hand, so that hand is on fire. Gotta get one of those chopping gloves. Like cut resistance gloves. If you're gonna become a professional whittler and stream it. Don't want any horrific... I guess you might go get really popular as the guy who like chopped his finger off on stream. Wouldn't that be funny? So much whittling stuff. Dude, I know the feeling. Not of whittling stuff, but of the hyperfixation on... You do something and then you buy everything for it? Yeah, I know the feeling. I do that all the time. I got super into like industrial sewing because I designed a dog belt, like a running, walking dog belt for my dog, and leash combo. And then learned all about that stuff. And then I'm stuck on part of the design now. So I'm like waiting. God, I hate that I can't see him. Ugh. Might have to go move him in a second. He's like tucked behind his pillow and I can't tell what he's doing. I had a 9-hour shift in 90 degree with 93 degree humidity. Yeah, that sucks. Huh? Oh, yeah, 1 second. Gloves and knives, nice. Luckily in Oregon, it's never that. Yeah, it gets hot, don't get me wrong. But it's never that humid. Luckily. You know? Got way too much of that crap here. Toss those there, I guess? I don't know. I don't have a very good organization system currently. Once I redesign, that'll be a mega build as well, is redesigning that entire workshop into like a crafting tower. I don't know, it's the best way I can describe it. I need a vote on, maybe I could do that in the Discord, that'd be fun. I'll do a poll after stream for what armor I should put in these armor sets. I have a bunch of wasp armor and like roly-poly armor, but as this is a temple, like maybe it's cooler potentially and do something more interesting than that. I don't know. Oh yeah, my wife didn't want to be on stream. I was wondering if anyone would notice. She's scrubbing right now, so she didn't want to show herself. But we all scrub, you know. It's not that many. I don't know if I want to make them all the same or all of them different too. Decisions. It's always tough. Kind of crazy game edition. Should I make kind of crazy whittling edition? I mean, gotta send it, right? Oh, we have a huge thunderstorm that keeps happening every day for the past 3 weeks. Yikes. Although I kind of like thunderstorms from time to time, you know? 2 over in line with that. 2 over halves. We don't get a whole lot of thunderstorms in my area. We get some, but not a ton. Really. Not a super common occurrence, at least. I'm a fan, though. Then these go up one. And then those... It's so weird. I don't even know how I do some of this stuff sometimes. That should be... Oh, the bottom level is... Duh. Probably gonna do the lighting for this one off stream though, because gotta be honest, I don't feel like doing it right now. Not in the mood. Lighting's more of a... Oh, okay. Wrong button. I like just doing lighting while like watching a show or something. It's slightly more enjoyable. It's fairly boring. Just looks cool. That was fun. This was fun to do on stream because it's like really epic. The rest of it's just like much more simplistic. Hey, those are in line. This. That. I used to live in Portland, Oregon, though, and it was just rain all the time. I'm quite happy to be not in Portland anymore, just because I don't have to deal with the rain anymore. I like the rain, but when it's like random, it's not just constant. It's never ending like that, it's just miserable. Seasonal depression is real in Portland. It's pretty miserable all spring. Once the weather's nice, I love Portland, but Bend is just a better Portland. 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Yikes. It's the best part about my job is it's like a full-time salary position that's 8 to 4 my technical hours, but my boss always calls it at 3:30. So I'd really call it 8 to 3:30 with an hour lunch break. It's a pretty chill job. Hey. Yeah, it looks cool lit up. I like that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? The bumps in the wood suck. That'd be a great thumbnail too. I had fun with the one I made. I actually did a decent amount of random Photoshop work on the last photo to take. I took a bunch of different pictures in Grounded and then edited them together to get the like effect where some was foggy and some wasn't. Can we get like, ooh. We do, if I adjust the FOV in the camera mode, could probably get a really cool image like this. And then make like a beam of light coming down for the next thumbnail. That's a really good idea. Been having fun with thumbnails, man. They're pretty fun. You ain't supposed to be there. All the architecture work and skills that I learned really come out in making thumbnails. It's very similar to a lot of the ways I did architectural renderings. Like taking layers and of image and texture and words and all that stuff to make a cool overall picture. That was like my favorite part, was like the random Photoshop work I got to do at the end, making the project look really cool. Turning it into what I was like really picturing. I made a path to do this entirely by hand to electric tools. I would prefer electric tools. Technically, you're not whittling anymore, then you're just like dremeling. But I like electric tools, so. Yeah, you can only do that on one side though. I wouldn't clip the rest of the way. Whoa. I'm in the chandelier. Oh no. I say, go get a Dremel. Ain't nobody got time for that. I made an oath to do this entirely by hand. I mean, it's good to learn. I always had to make models and stuff by hand in architecture school. But man, when you got a laser cutter, you make the coolest stuff. I don't know if they're on this computer or not, but I made some models for the architecture firm I worked for of these buildings. Really cool buildings that I got to work on. Where I helped in that like early exterior design and like early phasing of it, where it wasn't like finalized designs or anything. We were just kind of coming up with the different ideas to get it approved and then to move forward into the further design. And the models I got to make turned out so insane. Like, perfect. Best things I've ever built. I'll have to show them off at some point if I can find them. I think I have them on an external hard drive somewhere, but... Oh yeah, even the angles look good there with that. I gotta figure out how to tie this in though, because that ain't it. That ain't it. Nope, not at all. So close, but so far. That's just so much to destroy. Worst part about changing a design. Removing the old pieces that I don't need anymore. Crazy, you still gotta tell me where you want your, we gotta figure out where to put that porta potty, or the outhouse. I don't want to be offensive, it's an outhouse. The other spot is wood chips everywhere. I mean, isn't that like whittling 101? It's just part of the process, you know? Can't whittle without wood chips. It's in a pile. It's organized chaos. It's the best. It's when design is at its best. I was looking at that like I was like, what is happening? Confusing myself, having half of it done. I do have one idea. So since this just gets me closer to where I need to go anyways. I'm going the handy net because I don't want to disturb the antlions underneath and have to fight them and turn them into infused ones. Move to your desk, good. Now your legs won't hurt. I should probably start standing at my desk. So, we could do it here and like poop into the rock. I just have to figure out how to make it like... Yeah, your desk gonna be nasty. I had like interesting plans for this area, but it just never really turned out. But this might just be too cool, you know? Like, everyone's gonna get jealous that you have your own area that's not just a little outhouse. But this was meant to be like the sewers, sort of, underneath. And then it just happened to be because the chests were down here, I still wanted to be able to get them. It was gonna be like a throne room or something, but now it's like porta potty. Is this the portaloo, you know? Like, it's not bad. Can have some fun with the design, I don't know. It actually might fit back further as well. Set that sucker into the wall. What's loud? I had like a door frame. Oh. What's loud? I'm confused. Is it me or you? And then you'd have to put a telepotty in on top or something, and the basket. That's something. I just like, I don't know. I kind of like it outside, honestly. Maybe that's like a throne, actual toilet though. I could make that into an actual toilet throne sort of thing now. Oh. I was like, is it me? You gotta give me some context, man. Am I loud? 9:30. Although McDonald's Coke is better than Panda Coke. Is it loud because you have Dan in the basement? True. That banging's gotta get annoying. How much ash cement do I even have left? I like to think that the next build's not gonna need so much ash cement, but let's be honest, it's going to. Let's be honest. Who do you think I am? I have an ash cement problem. He's in the basement too. Well, that's just mean. To do that to Dan? I guess these need to be these then, right? I mean, if I'm gonna go that route. I just hate the line. I wish the line, I could just remove the line. Like, if I could do like that and then no line in the middle. Could do... Hold up. Wait a minute. That's kind of tight. Hands in space or something. I don't know if velocity has him. That's kind of interesting. I like that better. Otherwise, I was going to do that, but... Kind of like the middle thing better, yeah. I like it a lot. Hey, wrong piece. Put them all outside. I love coming up with ideas by accidentally coming up with ideas, you know? Those are the best ideas. Still not perfect, but I don't hate it. I kind of like it, actually. I do kind of like it. I'm sold. It may not be there forever, but I kind of like it. I don't hate adding a little bit more random curves to the build. All I know is whittling. Mostly just kind of like this floor as well. I feel like that looks kind of cool. But that actually looks like it's meant, like it wants to be. Like I thought about it this way. Yeah. Love when an idea comes to plan. Time for bed soon? All good, man. Thank you again for becoming our first member. Our first member donation. And the donation on top of that. Crazy. You can't. I'm not going to allow you to stop. Even if you wanted to. You get to work, boy. Ain't nobody taking a break at the Krusty Krab. You know the saying. Well, other than lighting. Dang. Oh, I still gotta do all this. Dang it. Trolled myself. It's never complete. No, he's not allowed to. Nope. I have secret spies looking for you. You can't escape me. You don't even know. I'll let you in on the secret, though. Dan has become a double agent for me. He's been watching you this whole time, making sure you never stop whittling. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. You're always bad, so that's not really that hard to remember. Tell me. Well, he's watching. That's why you haven't seen him for a while. He's in the walls. Knife, you sleep as much as you want, though. Feel free. You earned it. Saw him a couple hours ago. He just joined the Discord. Exactly. He's in the Discord to monitor your activity as well. We did it. I think. Hello, build. Did that one, did that one, did that one. Got the charcoal. We can sleep. I can sleep as much as I want, though. It's in my build tips video. Have to sleep. Cycle the days and nights. You can't sleep, no. Not until you finish your job. So I still have to figure out a little bit of the lighting on the outside. We're getting there. I like these little details. I'm thinking more sparse lighting on the outside. I like just the pops of it, and this is looking really good. Just did them in these little triangles. Done so much, not enough, boy. If you were working, you wouldn't be talking to me, so what do you got to say to that? Like how I was in the middle of talking about, oh, I just have to do some lighting, but we're pretty much done. And then, you know, I'm just doing the lighting. Build. I'll allow that. Okay. I don't know how you do it, but... Are you lying to me, boy? Eat the weevil. Sacrifice the weevil. The hard part is, for Crazy, is going to be, does he get a weevil graveyard for his presidency? I'll have to think of a way to make, because like the armor stand's infinitely cooler, but at the same time the weevil stuff is fun because you get to pick like a weevil, I guess, instead of an armor set, or weevil, aphid, or gnat. So it kind of has its own, and then I'll just put a chest inside of it for the gamer tag. Not as cool as weapons and stuff, but maybe also is kind of cool in its own way. So do you choose the armor set, or do you choose the weevil graveyard spot for your presidency? That is the question. Why would you need a sock? You nasty. What are you trying to do with a sock? Ain't nobody whittle with a sock. Could you whittle me a whittle wizard? Yeah. Whittle to whittle wizard. Boom. And then just the lighting in those. I don't know if I love the way I did that yet. Not like that. I meant like Dobby. Oh no, definitely not then. You get back to work, boy. So we have all that. We got a little here, little in those sections. Put the savings in the sock and use it as a tool. Escape. It'll be like a little mace with all the little points of the shavings. Well, other than a little bit of lighting on the outside, cleaning up all the garbage, I don't think I want to do anything too crazy. And I like this has the right effect on the inside, and you can't see it from anywhere, but it kind of looks cool at the top with the lighting as well. I honestly kind of like it now. Still kind of glows. I might do the lighting at the top, actually. But that would be a project off stream. Just like put these lighting up at the top of these pillars so it shines up there as well. Like a rainbow. But other than building that stuff, putting the lighting there, which I'll do off stream because it hurts my head. And it's really hard to pay attention and not screw it up. Maybe a bit more lighting in these areas because I kind of like the colors being on each wall. So like we'll do Lifted Dreams. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. Having a lot of fun with this one. It's turned out really cool. Everything's worked like... Sometimes I do builds and they're great, but they just don't quite hit that level that I was hoping for. So I have to revisit them over time. But like this one, other than the front entrance, it's like everything's turned out as good or better than what I was hoping for. It's been a ton of fun. Great first project on stream. And I think the temple that I'm going to be building next is also going to be really cool. Really cool and like totally different. Very, very different build overall. And it's for the supporters of the channel, so you have to make a building not completely made with scaffolding around with some walls around it. How so? The lighting really brings it out for sure. Yeah. Lighting is everything, man. Look at this. Look at this lighting. I'm so happy with how this turned out. It's so cool. It's just lights. It's nothing crazy, but man, it's my little kaleidoscope. Love that. It's a sick view. Yeah, everything's turned out really good. I just want to get some of this, the red here, the purple there. I think that'll be a cool effect. Bring up some of that lighting on each side. You can't tell me that doesn't look epic. 454? Oh, geez. Don't destroy that. It smells like Christmas mixed with Play-Doh. I think I can get a really cool shot, like, from down here. Something with messing with the FOV in the camera settings. For the next thumbnail, it's going to look epic. I'm actually really, really happy with how all of this has turned out so far. And I don't really want to do more of the lighting on stream, so it looks like it's being built but under construction, the housing area, so it tells people it's a growing city. Ah, that would make sense. I see you now. It's a pretty good idea, honestly. Ugh. I don't know why foundations are so laggy now. They're like the worst thing on planet Earth to place now. Painful. They just lag everything. When you drop in building based tutorial, it's a great question. Hoping to start work on it. So like I have a version that I epically screwed up filming, but it's got a good sort of rough idea of what I want to do, so I don't have to like completely do the video from scratch again per se. Assuming you're talking about the pagoda base. This is all built live, so technically I won't be doing a base build guide on any of this. Since all you have to do is look at the video, the VODs, and figure out literally anything. There's very few parts that I built off stream. So yeah, we're gonna need some big stairs. I'll figure out this whole layout. Question is, do I do pebble? If there was a mass build mechanic, right? It wouldn't suck. That wouldn't suck. I noticed there's a thing that says build limit when playing. Does that ever cause issues? No, you just have to turn the build limit off. So cross-platform is meant so you can, like if you're on Xbox and you want your buddy on Switch, this will tell you the maximum amount before you essentially blow their Switch up. Local is just for like, what's the word? Performance, I guess. And if you don't want to worry about it, no limit allows you to do whatever. And then there's literally no limit. You're good to go forever. I'll use smaller ones so I don't waste more of that. Because I don't think I'd be there yet. This seems like a lot, but there's a guy that's built random everything everywhere. And his stuff covers the entire map. He's got like bridges and walkways and stuff everywhere. He has everything chopped down. All the grass and stuff is chopped down and built over all the way through there. He's got all of this stuff built. Literally, he's built everywhere on the map. Just like random craziness everywhere you look. And he had said he hit the build limit and he was super pissed off. And then he realized that he just didn't have the no limit on, and his builds are fine again. So I don't think there's any actual limit. Interesting. Yeah, it's not like you could see anything up there. That's how it happens sometimes. I just punched my stomach. But yeah, this is coming together. But yeah, the base build tutorial. Base build tutorial. Can't talk, sorry. I'm going to be working on it a bit this week, but now I don't have a babysitter the next couple days, so... Or like, only have one for half the day, so... It's likely that I don't get very much done in the next week, unfortunately. But I will get it done as soon as I can. I don't want to take ages on it, but I also have to do it to my standard. So I can't really rush it. Oh, that was right, dang it. I'll leave that. Hopefully with a blade. Actually don't. I think these are all going to be steps. Didn't actually mean to build any of these. Destroy this. Hello? Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, I grounded. You can build floating things again. Are you being careful, though? I don't trust you. It's so close. I just want that one to place. Dang it. It's the last dandelion. The issue is I don't even know if this is actually where this is going to be placed. So maybe I don't want to do that. I need to work on the layout a little bit more. That looks so cool already, though. This is going to be really cool. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to do it. Maybe I'm not, so I require medical assistance so I can escape. Time for you to go to bed. Sounds good, Knife. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the donations and the memberships and the gifteds. Everything, man. I really appreciate the support. You are the man. Should probably just do this. Don't think I really want all of this being supported by this one piece. No, you don't get to go to bed crazy, sorry. Not until I see a finalized photo on that Discord. Will do, man. I mean, it's 9:54, so I'm probably not going to be live all that much longer. Just sort of messing with ideas now. We finished up the Cathedral at this point. Little tiny adjustments. Dude, how many went in this one? There's like 4 there. Just have little things to clean up now. But man, we're pretty much there. This thing turned out epic. By far my favorite thing I've ever built. 11:54, yeah, it's 9:54 here. Little earlier. Helps a lot. By far the coolest thing I've built. I really enjoyed building all of this, but this turned out so cool. This has been fun. I'm excited to get maybe a bit more of this done and then see if the devs want to do like... They're not going to be doing casually grounded, but maybe on one of their like... charity streams or something like that, they hop back into grounded one last time. Show them the epicness of the world. I think the community would like seeing just a bit more as well. I don't think anyone was ready for... At least I wasn't ready for casually grounded to be done. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. Some little stuff we still got to clean up around here, but I got to do some more lighting in here. It's really just lighting. Lighting and the front entrance needs a little bit of work, but what if I finish when you're asleep so you can't see the picture? Guess you just have to stay up. Life is like that sometimes. I know it's not fair, but, you know, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Oh, we're out of sprigs. I'm gonna have to do some serious farming tomorrow. We're out a lot of stuff. That's the other hard part about making, like, YouTube videos, is I try to... At this point, the stream has been better off for the channel than... The videos are good, but they take a lot more time. So, like, continually streaming and having streaming be fun and entertaining and not just me gathering all the materials all the time. Fine doing a little here and there, but I try to keep it down. It's usually towards the end of stream that I'm like, oh, I'm out of this. Yep, like, we're out of sprigs. Not hard to get, but... Always a bummer to run out. So it's like I'm making videos, but it's like I also have to try to find some time to farm, get materials ready, get thumbnails made for the streams. I don't really like using the same one over and over again. What if you chopped off your finger? I don't think you'd go to sleep, so you just would have to go to the hospital. I mean, if you could fall asleep with your finger being, like, recently chopped off, you guess you'd be my guest. But I'm pretty sure you're going to be going to the ER. And then they will put you to sleep. for the surgery to reattach your fingers. Highly unlikely. I don't know anyone that's gone into a coma for cutting off their finger. But that's sort of like a punishment in its own, so I guess that's not like the worst thing. I don't have any good teleports to that place, dang it. Teleporters are funny, man. Eventually I'll finish this zipline area. I need to go farm infused bugs though. Dang it. Why am I bouncing so weird? There. Dan will come after you if you just go to sleep. I can promise you that. He's not just gonna let you go to sleep. Who do you think he is? A milk molar. Oh, okay, good. I was like, if I miss this, I'm gonna be so pissed. I was like, I don't think I've actually checked this one, and I had not. Oh, ran right past it.
Science, you are off the hook.
You beat him once, but he comes back stronger. Nobody likes you, Spider. Every time you defeat Dan, he comes back worse. Stronger. Harder to defeat. We know, Max. It's okay. I won't let him get you. Yeah, but you haven't been defeated yet, so every time you defeat him, he's gonna get harder. And then eventually he'll just beat you. And by that time, I'll be awake. And I'm the mega boss. I'm the infected brood mother. You can't get past me. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Yeah, I know. You don't have anything to say to that. The plan's all coming together. I thought about this, okay? I mean, it was implied that I was infused, you know? I'm New Game Plus X. Good luck. Gotta get every last sprig.
Meals on wheels.
Don't want to miss any. But New Game Plus X is further than New Game Plus 10. Is that just a word variant? You turd. No! Aha! Can't escape me. The best cone ever. The best cone. No. They aren't the best cones ever. I tried. You know, I tried to manifest it. It didn't work. Oh, no. New Game Plus X is what happens when you get to New Game Plus 11, essentially. After that, it doesn't ever go up anymore. So you can't actually beat me because it's just New Game Plus X. So I win. Get pwned. How you like me now? No, I thought I felt slow. Nope. Much better. You can't. It's not a thing, so... Nice try, guy. They probably never thought when they added that sprig thing that someone would actually, like, need to go farm that 100 times to actually build what they're trying to build. But I am that guy. I am him.
Big ant, big ant.
How do you know? How do you not know? And plus the developer said it, so I mean... That's how. Insider info over here. Not much you can do against that, can ya? I already told you it's insider info, and I got the inside info. Me and Eric, we like this. Me and Chris, we have a friendly rivalry going, but I did not mean to deposit those. I want my sprigs back. I don't remember where I put them. One of these was full of sprigs. This one. Yep. $10:06. I want to finish this lighting. There really isn't anywhere else to farm sprigs now. I mean, you can farm just the random ones, and there is a ton. Like just randomly all throughout the map. Like you'll just encounter them, so you can gather a ton, but it's just kind of aimlessly running. Because like I'm not gonna like actually search for them on the field station to find the exact spots. I'm just gonna collect them as I run. So that place is the only place really worth it unless you're just randomly doing something else. And you're like, oh, I could fill up my inventory with these while I'm out and about. Side missions, you know. Turn on. I'm just happy that they at least have that area. They could have easily been like, nah, they don't need all those sprigs for no reason. No one's gonna build that many lights. And then I came along to blow their minds. Wish I started these builds in streaming about 6 months ago. Could have been crazy far on this build and then gone back on casually grounded. Because I wanted to do that again. It was a lot of fun getting to chill with Eric and Chris. Very cool guys. Oh yeah, me and Chris hit it off really well though, because we both mountain bike. So we were like, dude, anytime you're in town, let me know. I'd love to. Dude, that little lighting looks perfect. I love that this still looks really dark, and this isn't super lit up, but just enough. That looks great. The simple details. I don't think I want to do this. I think it's too much. Kind of like it's simple. Gotta remember to build that thing. Alright, I think we go... I forgot to farm this, didn't I? Yeah. Oh yeah, I put my telepotty down. I was like, where is my telepotty? Didn't mean to leave it over there. Gonna have to remember that. It's really easy to forget. I have not farmed enough raw science to be forgetting telepotties. I'm gonna go clean up these materials, and then we'll probably be calling it 10-10. Turn off this one. No, no, no. Dan's watching you, crazy. Not allowed. No wrist. You whittle your little fingers off. Dude, can we have, like, this stuff working correctly again? As much as I love, like, a good floating building, I really just would like to be able to destroy things. Again. I mean, that's how you really know that you're committed to the whittling life. Yeah, see, it doesn't really make any sense when it does it randomly like that. Don't understand. I don't know how it works in some situations, but not others. And I guess I could take advantage of it and try to make a cool flying build, or floating build. I just have never come up with anything that I actually thought was good. Seen some cool, like, hot air balloons and stuff, but don't necessarily want to just copy those. Don't really have anything that, like, matches these builds as well. Runaway birds. The knots are annoying. It's where you get strong, though. It's what makes you a better whittler for the next project. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to spin it as a positive, did you? That's what we do here. We turn our challenges to our triumphs. This ain't connected to anything, does that? Hey. Run away. You hear all the frickin' antlions underneath here. They're scary. Why? I'll never understand it. Everyone does everything better when they're rested, but sometimes you gotta push through the pain. How are you gonna be the very best there ever was if you quit when the going gets tough? When the going gets tough, the greats get going, you know? What are you gonna do about that? Is it just like, does the handy gnat break things properly? Was that what that was? Wish they made the lint bigger. I also think I might do some, I don't like this detail, but I might do some pillar detail sort of lighting effect on the outside here. Did we clean it all? We did it. Alright, we gotta see it. Oh, nope, we didn't. Gosh, it feels, the scale is so much bigger as a character. Ugh, I hate that. Of course I want to see the progress. It's a whittled weevil. How would I not want to see that? Dude, the scale is insane when you're actually inside it. It's so big. I'm gonna have so much bigger than I ever thought I would have. We'll never finish it until they give us an infused or an infected ant queen. Sadly. But I'm willing to do this just to petition it. They don't give you infected ant queen parts, so you can't get infected ant queen mounts. But I feel like that's just some BS. They should be like left over in the next game, New Game Plus, after they're infected. Yeah, that's how it should be done. Dude, it looks so sick. So sick. Everything about it. Just gotta finish little lighting, the armor dummies. Which reminds me, I gotta ask that question, what armor I should use for the inside here. I feel like it needs to be, actually, I may have answered my question. I don't want it to be, but I feel like the Ant Queen's armor is probably the way to go. Let's be honest. Kind of feels like perfect. Yeah, it does feel good. It feels right. I think that's the route. Yep. Wow. Didn't realize how big this was. It feels so big. Which is great. I wanted it to feel massive. Was it an off topic? Nice. Alrighty then. Well, we're pretty much done with this build at this point. There's little details to add in the next stream or two as we keep working. I'll have to get a lot of raw science to dupe some of these armors I'm thinking of using, but might as well use the most expensive armor in the game if we're going to do it. That's how we roll here. But otherwise, other than some lighting and some little stuff, this build is done. And we're going to move on to the Supporters Temple for the next one. Might be the Hall of Builders. Don't know what it's going to be called. But we have the start of it right here. Going to be some massive columns and build a massive, like, Greek temple. Or Roman temple, sorry. Yes, either works.
But this is sort of the idea. The only annoying part is these don't like to cooperate right now. They do that. They're turds. Yeah, so we'll just put it there for now. But that's sort of the basis of the next design. I'm really excited to show this one off. I think it's going to look epic too. And it's going to be probably bigger than I actually expected, because those are massive. But bigger is better, yo. So with that being said, I think I'm going to call it here. I appreciate everyone hanging out. I know Knife isn't here anymore, but I just wanted to say thank you. Congrats to Chaos for getting that free gifted membership to the channel. We'll be adding more emotes and perks as we go along, but check out the memberships, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Like and subscribe. I don't say that very often. It feels awkward. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. I will catch you on the next one. I should be live tomorrow between 7 and 8. Will be the plan. Just always depends on when my son goes to bed. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.